Is it going? Okay. Hey, everybody. Sorry that this is later than I had meant for it to be today, but we are here. We have made it. I've been saying it's been coming, but it's finally here. We are at our last week, and I'm sorry we got some kids playing in the background today. But so first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for all of your work this semester. I really do appreciate those of you who really tried to add questions to your discussion boards and really tried to discuss and get to know other people. I know it's really hard on these online classes, and so I really appreciate those of you who really give it an effort. And then I also really appreciate those of you who maybe came into this class thinking that it was going to be super lame, and maybe you came out of this class thinking that it was still super lame, but I do appreciate those of you who tried to maybe put yourself in a different perspective, tried to think about things differently, and maybe even make some spiritual connections to some topics that you maybe never thought could have a spiritual connection. And then again, a special thanks to those who came to our live classes or live discussions and really helped to teach the class, basically. It really does take guts to put yourself out there. So thank you again, those of you who did that. But, you know, the biggest thing I hope you got out of this class is the idea that science and religion can work together, and that we can have strong testimonies and still try and understand scientific evidence, even though those around us might think that science and religion are against each other, that we can kind of stand up for both. Okay. All right, last week, here's what's happening. Pretty much everything is due on Wednesday by 11. That is a prepare quiz, an explore quiz, your discussion board responses from the Part B discussion board. And remember to do 2 responses on that one. The final course evaluation, which is extra credit. It's similar to the one that you did in the mid-semester for here at the end. And then the post-semester attitude survey. If you remember way back in week 1, we asked you some questions about just kind of general stuff that maybe you knew or didn't know about these topics. And now we want to see if things have changed or stayed the same now that you've had the class. And then, so I think that's everything for Wednesday. I hope someone corrects me if I'm wrong really quick. But Friday, then that gives you Thursday and Friday to study and take your exam number 2. Please make sure you look at the final review if you would like to. It's the next announcement down. I posted it last Saturday. So make sure you look at that beforehand. I just think that would be wise. There's also a link to that announcement, a PowerPoint that you can fill in as you go as your notes. And remember, you can use notes on the exam. So that's what I would use. But the other rules are the same, though, to make sure you don't just use Google and search questions, or use your mom or dad or roommates or neighbors, or other students in the class while you're taking the test. If you want to study together, that's great. But if you have taken the test, then please don't share questions. And if you are taking the test, then please make sure it's your own work and you're looking at your own stuff. Okay? If you have any questions about that, please let me know in the questions and conversations board. Also, Friday, please try to get anything that's weird to me. I'm going to try and get stuff graded really early in the week as much as I can, and then as much as I can on Thursday and Friday, so that you can kind of get an idea of what your final grade is going to be, so that if there are any late work questions or missing things or things that I've done wrong, which happens, then please let me know by Friday. My goal is to have grades submitted Saturday, probably not till late, just so I can make sure I've crossed my T's and dotted my I's, right? So please keep to this schedule. It's a little different than normal. All right, finally, in the Now or Later section, if you're interested, I would love keeping in touch with some of you, with those of you who are interested. So I do that through a Facebook page. I call it Sister G's Scientists, and it's just a great place where I post interesting things or topics or things that I am learning about, or things that I'm like, oh, I wish I had shared this with my class. And then I'm like, oh, they're gone. But then you're still there in a way, we can still kind of have some of these discussions. So if it's a great place to analyze your claims and keep up on your scientific analysis skills. It's just a fun place to learn things. So for example, actually just a week ago or so, Dan in this class, Dan Warwood, sent me this link about the galaxy, and it's kind of a cool Google extension that they've made that is kind of like Google Earth, like you can like spin around and look at different stars, but it's for the galaxy, and especially the stars that are closest to us. So it's this kind of thing that I like to share on the Facebook page. There are a few other links below of some of the other ideas that I've posted there. That it's just kind of a fun place to go when you have time. It's certainly not anything that you need to do on a certain day. It's just a place if you're interested in this kind of stuff to keep the conversation going. And I'd love to continue to hear from you. The kids are having fun. All right. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and that you can get all of your stuff done and travel safely, and that your family will be healthy, all of that good stuff. I really do sincerely wish for all of you. So have a great week, and thank you so much for being a part of this class. See you later, guys.